Hi, what here, and welcome back to Football Manager, where we are in a spell that I'm going to call the 12 game stretch. Probably forget that by the next episode, but 6 games in Feb, 5 in March, Colchester in April. They are the 12 winnable games. Millwall being the toughest at home against in the middle of March. But those 12 become the most winnable. Second toughest was Ipswich at home, which we won 3-0. After those 12, it's very tricky 3 away ties: Sunderland, Tranmere and Wickham, followed by Oxford at home. Now, if we can get playoffs or promoted by the end of March / 6th of April, things are looking rosy. So let's get at it. We could also do with figuring out where players are going to get a rest, because I've got effectively 5 games in quick succession there, so we might need to try and rotate a little bit. I was tempted to go sort of full out and just replace my entire first team for this game against Fleetwood, but we were meant to play them when they were like 22nd, 23rd I think, and now they've improved, so I'm a bit worried that maybe they've got better than they were. Rossetti, development concerns, asking to resolve that one. So you know that. Rossetti drops playing time concern, good. So, a couple of days to go. We do have our final squad with the window slamming shut. It's suggesting a range of changes. Still a pretty strong first team though. Yeah, we might make some tweaks. Slight favourites. Robertson shows his quality. That's what we were doing anyway. Okay. Ian, go do your thing. Fleetwood Town up next. Only Chick Warner unhappy with his alone. He's not getting game time, but he's not good enough anyway. Robertson and Stewart both doing really well on loan, and Lewis Reed and Hilton having a ton of potential. Here goes. So, Walcott needs to rest. Columbus still suspended. Let's hide the suspensions. Do we play Barrett at left back? Or do we bring Garay in? Barrett's played better, to be fair. So let's do that. Barrett another start. Let's give that a go. Right, Phillips down the right. Longello's going to get a break. Cyril is going to get a break. So put Isafaj and Rossetti. We need a midfielder. Do we go with Carvalho or do we go with Fofana? I think it's going to be Carvalho. He's in a bit of form. could go with that. Thule and Volp. And do we do one jello? Hang on, should Sanderson not maybe be starting? 96, 60 on there. We'll bring him on. We'll bring him on. Squad. Let's take these off the loan list. I'll just leave them actually. Right, I think that's the team we're going to go with. Let's go. So, who have they got? Does that mean he's the top scorer? Or? Nope, can't mean that. He's got 3 in 5 games, oh that's not bad. He's on loan from Wickham. The same division. Oops. Who's this other one? Glatzel. Ooh. Well, he looks like a decent player. Have to keep an eye on him. Right. Don't possess me, I'll probably just curse myself. I'll never check out the opposition before kick-off. There you go, we'll do that. De Costa, forward to Wright Phillips. Oh, Rydell just gets back. I think I've played against him before. Ryan Rydell. Throw in, Wright Phillips to Carvalho, chance to cross. Gives it back to Wright Phillips, hits the byline, does cross. Worked away neatly by Fleetwood. A gung ball, all the way back to Bergstrom. To Costa. Rydell making another challenge. Barrett with a throw to Olyinka, cuts inside, gives Barrett the ball, crosses, Holgate away but only falls to Costa, to Carvalho, hits the defender with his strike. That was almost classic Carvalho for a second. Still no strikes on goal. Glatzel. Good block and away. Rossetti finds Isufaj down the left, but Bird makes a good challenge. So defensively they seem pretty solid. Maybe bring Thule on later on with a bit of pace. Here's Sanders, crosses, a gumbo wanted it, couldn't quite win it, finds Wright Phillips, crosses, Rossetti! Penalty, I was going to see, he's been bundled over. And it could be a red here. Just a yellow. That's a bit of a let off. Who's taking it? Is it Isufaj? Here it is. Comfortable sends the keeper the wrong way. 1-0 Blythe. That's what we need. Doesn't look to be too many fans in the ground. Maybe about half full. approach. 10 minutes to go till half time. Lots of fouls being committed by Fleetwood. Three minutes to half time. Yusufar steals the ball, gives it to Sanders, to Olyinka. Rossetti is in, hits the post, I think. And Krellin scrambles it. Should be 2-0. Olyinka has got Wright Phillips out wide on the right. Doesn't use him. DaCosta has it now. Can run. Gives it inside to Olyinka. Back to DaCosta. Wins the corner. Rossetti to take. Wright Phillips wins the header at the near post, but can only put it over the top. And we'll just take off shoot on sight, and that will be half time. So comfortably leading. Tranmere winning 2-0 at Wigan. We do need a second to sort of put any nerves to bed. Sanders not having a great game. I think that's probably because of that miss at the near post. Yeah, just about half full the stadium. McGlaw tiring perhaps quicker than the rest. Ball's going to come in from Sanders. Cleared. Olyinka picks it up. Squares to Gumbo. Back to Barrett. Gives it away. Brown Sterling gets the ball. Castellana to Bird. Brown Sterling. Camara brings it forward. McMullen. Patient build up here from Fleetwood. Not panicking. Flick down. Glatzel's in. Blocked. And cleared by DaCosta. Important block there. Sanders not having a great game. We're going to have to look at that, I think. Oh, Olyinka steals it from Camara in the middle of the park. Finds Cavallo, finds Rossetti, hits it straight at the keeper. So Sanders. Maybe if we switched you with Danielson and then changed it to a deep line playmaker. Actually, let's swap you there. You can go roaming and you can go deep lying. There you go. Let's try that. Or switcheroo in midfield. It's quite tight this still. I mean, one goal has me a little nervous. Defensive throw in now for Fleetwood. Castellana to Bird. A gunboat to Sanders to Olyinka. Beats his man comfortably. Is he going to hit one? He does. Straight at Krellin. Should be doing better. McGlaw to DaCosta to Olyinka. To Sanders. Finds Issafarge, finds Rossetti, Issafarge again, blocked by the defender. Bagley brings it away, tripped by Sanders. And then we're down to 15 minutes to go. Sanders is going to make way for Farner. He's going to play in a ball-winning midfielder role. And then McGlaw is playing well, but looking a bit jaded, so he's going to come off for Garay. Let's stick with that for now. A little bit nervous with only 10 minutes remaining, so I'm going to drop the balanced. Five minutes to go. A little bit of time wasting. less aggressive going forward. There's about a minute left. So who else can we bring on? Maybe Wright Phillips to come off of Volpe. Wright Phillips to Isofage. Who can go inside forward? Wright Phillips will swap with Volpe. Who can also be just a winger. Rossetti. So 3 minutes of injury time to navigate. Get that 2-1. About 50 seconds left. Carvalho goes to Rossetti. Plays in Olayinka. Looks to be his man. Holds it up nicely. Loses out though to Holgate. And here come Fleetwood for one last chance. Bram Sterling skips past the Gungbo. Has to go back to Bird. Carvalho wins the header. Rossetti has it. There's loads of space on the left. He looks for. Volpe does pick it up in the end. He can play whoever that is. Isofage. Krellin saves. Corner kick. Doesn't really matter. It would have been nice to put the game to bed, but that should be full time. Rossetti to take the corner. Eventually he does. Away. Fofana gets on the end of it. And it's a throw in, and that should be full time. Barrett. Come on, ref. Crosses it in. Keeper has it. Full time, surely. Thank goodness. So we held on well. Deserved the win. Olayinka man of the match. Carvalho had a good game. Keeper's pretty tasty. 300 grand. How are all these players worth so much more than ours? Except him. Oh, that was demotivating. Well done. Tranmere smash Wigan. Bottom four look pretty doomed, to be honest. But we move up into the playoff spots. Level now in terms of the games played with everyone else. And level on points with the team in 7th. So 2 from 2 in our 12 stretch at the moment. And 2 more games coming up in the next episode. Doncaster away, who are in 20th, followed by a game away against Fleetwood, who are in 18th. We've just beaten them 1-0. He's got to be a good little prospect, surely. Scout him. So Gungbo is going to be club trained on the 6th of June. These two have finished the trials. Six 0 for Millwall. Good for them. Still a rubbish competition. I was also looking between a couple of the recordings at the rules around getting promoted. So if we got promoted salary cap wouldn't come into it. You just can't make a 15 million loss in 3 consecutive years, in 3 years. So you want to sign for 4 now. Reject offer. Just haven't got the squad. There we go. And Warner's out for 4 months. Slight favourite to be Doncaster. And that is the end of this episode. So next time out we have Doncaster away, who are struggling in 20th. We follow that with a game away at Fleetwood, who are struggling in 18th. And we've just beaten them 1-0 at home, so that could be a tight affair. And then we've got a couple of home games after that, Lincoln and Accrington. But they'll be in separate weeks as we move to 1 game a week after this next one. I mean, they're not even taking Easter into consideration in our fixture list. Apparently not. Okay, that's that. Thanks for joining. Until next time, stay safe. Bye bye.